How about now? Sorry about that. Let me check my settings and see if I've got it on the right. This thing is always got power, so sometimes I forget. So you guys were saved from hearing everything I just said. Thanks, Mark. E-Rock, what did you miss? Really, think about it. Nancy, stop pushing my arm. If you want to jump up, jump up. We have sound. Much better. Now you guys have to hear me. And True North Beard, looking forward to you coming live. Rick. And what I mean by that is opening up the website, but you're welcome to come on into the stream if you would like. Tell us about what's going to happen when you finally open up shop. And this little bugger, jump up if you want. Stop pushing at my arm. Oops, and I skipped one. And hell yeah, what's happening, everybody? I didn't have a topic for today, but I actually thought of one while I was sitting here. And I'm wondering if anyone but me saw That Metal Guy 1983's recent video. It was about Cervantes Beard Company. Is that the name? Yep, Cervantes Beard Company. And I guess on the 24th, in a few days, they've got a glow-in-the-dark beard oil coming out. I did as soon as I saw it. Was a little like 2 minutes. Okay, you happy now? It was a little 2-minute video, but from what I gathered, on the 24th, he's got a glow-in-the-dark beard oil coming out. The trip to Maine was awesome, though we came back a day early. It was usually we have about 10 guys go up and meet up with another 10 or 12 guys once we get there. This year, it was slimmed down. There were only 8 of us all together. The 3 I was with. The last day, we did a vote for whether we were going to stay the last night. I voted let's stay. The hell with it. We'll drive up on Tuesday. And they voted let's not drive, spend a day driving. Let's just get out of here at 4 o'clock and drive home. Yeah, I didn't see the glow. I thought it was glow-in-the-dark oil. Is it only glow-in-the-dark labels? Because if it's just glow-in-the-dark labels, then I'm not interested. I did go on Amazon looking for glow-in-the-dark oil, and I found some sort of kids thing. It's some sort of gel to put in your hair that's glow-in-the-dark. So if Cervantes, Russ Young, welcome in. Russ, I keep on meaning to give you a call. I've just blown away with work. I'm going to make a definite effort to do it tomorrow. I'm even going to mark it down. Russ Young on my to-do list for tomorrow. If I don't write something down, I don't do it. Yeah, I took a look at MapQuest, and I figured we were about 100 and I thought it was about 100 miles away, like an hour and a half drive. AC CBD work, and I don't know what that means. And what else have we got? Just the labels. That's a disappointment. I was all excited about having glow-in-the-dark beard oil, but it got me to check out that glow-in-the-dark gel. So I guess I'm going to buy the glow-in-the-dark gel since I can't get glow-in-the-dark beard oil. You know what? I saw DNC wearing those glow-in-the-dark things, and they seemed a little too big to me to look really good. Tell me if you agree that those beard lights are maybe a little too big, that they could do something a little smaller that would look better. And I remember I was at this place. It's basically like a dance club, and some waitress had handed out these glow-in-the-dark you know, things attached to a pipe cleaner, and most of the girls were wearing them on their heads and stuff. It occurred to me that if I wore it on my neck under the beard, it'd give a cool effect. But they were all out of them. I don't know if that's me. I was in West Forks, Maine, and that is on the Penobscot. I was right on the Penobscot. Everyone's saying their hellos. Have you ever shown your beard with or without the tie? Yeah, I just started wearing the tie recently because, in fact, lately a few of my reviews I did without the tie, and I thought about going without it today. It's just I really need a trim, and the tie kind of takes care of that, keeps it in place. Right now, with it being really sparse at the bottom, it forks a lot, and I'll be walking around for half an hour before I realize that it's forked and I look like an idiot. If you don't install them properly, it will hurt because it's metal clips. Yeah, in fact, they were on Shark Tank, if I remember right. And they kind of laughed at them at first. And then once they heard about their sales, I don't remember if they got a deal, but their sales were impressive. But I think if I did lights for my beard, I'd find something else. With the what are the lights made now? They're the ones that use hardly any energy. You can get little teeny lights. From what I remember, those beard lights. In fact, let me see if I can bring them up on Amazon. Those beard lights are just too big to look good, I think. Let me go to all departments and type in beard lights. And maybe I can show you all what we're talking about. This is such a disappointment. I really thought Cervantes was making a glow-in-the-dark beard oil, which I would have been all over. Jay's Beard Essentials. Welcome in, John. And everyone's saying their hellos to Jay's. What's in beard? Of course. How could I not? What I've got in tonight, and I'd like to hear what everyone else has. I've got Hometown Beard Company's with that Grandma's Kitchen, and it's basically an apple pie. Kevin Pitts, welcome in. Saying a bunch of hellos all at once. Happy Now from Alley Cat Beard Company. I just got some from Dagan. I got their CBD in the Ruckus, the strawberry scent. I'm not the biggest fan of CBD, and I definitely like the regular Ruckus over the CBD because it's I smell the CBD too much. Classico by Aztec. Bloombeard's Deeply Rooted. I've never heard of those. Well, I've heard of the companies, not the scents. Russ in the house. What does E-Rock have? I have LED for my beard lights. Beard lights. Yeah, I'll show you the one. Let me see if I can. Share screen on this. These look similar to the ones that I saw DNC using. And to me, those are just too damn big. They would look kind of stupid. So, how do I stop sharing screen? There I go. Yeah, so I definitely want to do something. I think the best way to go might be those lights that the girls were wearing on their heads, twisted into sunglasses. If you put that under your beard, it would just magnify the beard, and I think that'd give the best effect. Let me bring up the glow-in-the-dark beard gel. See what everyone thinks of that. Glow-in-the-dark. And I'll just put beard. See if something besides. Beard gel comes up. Yeah, this is all I found. Let me see if I can share this screen. Bearded Vado, welcome in. No, I didn't hear that Stroke Beard went out of business. Maybe I'll have to try and bring up their website and see if it's still there. Share screen. Share screen. And this is what I was talking about. This glow stuff. Who knows if it's any good? It's a gel. I guess it's green. I don't know. I'll find something. I think the best thing I'm going to be able to find is one of those silly little things, because I think you'd be better off with something illuminating, especially for me with the white beard. Light's going to go through it super good. Ferocious, my zest friend, that I love fruit zest, especially orange zest in a beard oil. And what else? Southern Bastard oil and butter. I'm kind of out of beard wash. I've got a little bit left, some testers that Kevin from the Beard Shack sent me. And Southern Beard Company, I think I saw Daniel the Bearded do a review, and it sounded pretty impressive. Whiskey and hardtack. You know what? I've got some whiskey and hardtack left over that I've got to put in beard before it goes bad on me. And saying hello to Vado. 1930 Beard Shack in tonight. Kevin Pitts, you are a distinguished gentleman with that in. I love 1930. I love old school OG barbershops, though I don't love them in the summer. I take something about 90 degrees in barbershop just doesn't work for me. Oh, so it sounds like John is confirming that Stroke is done for. That's a shame, but I mean, it's a tough business. Hooligan by Alley Cat. Hooligan, that's the cherry tobacco, I believe. Joshua found out Monday. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy everything in there. Saying hello to Vado. Deeply rooted. Who's that by, Mark? I'll look it up. True North Beard. And again, I mentioned that I've got a link. It's the third comment from the top if anyone wants to come in. North Woods. You got your lights all the way from the UK. Took 2 months to arrive. Any can you tell us what company it was? Or I'm surprised that you wouldn't just get something like that on Amazon. But as I showed you, the ones on Amazon don't look very good. And what I'm going to try and do is figure out, never use beard lights. I'm going to give them a shot this Christmas. But what I was saying is that I was at a club once, and these girls were wearing, some waitress got them like a bag of them for cheap money at some sort of party store. And they were basically pipe cleaners with LEDs attached to them. And I thought that it'd be better to hang it on my neck under the beard. And that would be better than any glow-in-the-dark stuff. Oh, she made some of those and they sold out fast? Yeah, I mean, people love them. Yeah, if they're small lights that sound like little teeny LEDs, sound just right. Those big beard Christmas lights, I don't know. Looks a little gaudy to me. Bearded Vado saying hello to his people. Yeah, people want to know. People want to know where they came from. Yeah, though maybe it'll be a little shorter now. I ordered something from Seven Potions, and it took forever to get to me. And a lot of it was coming from out of the country. They hold it up in customs for like 2 weeks, I guess, to just let it sit there and let the any disease on it die off. Stoll went out. Oh, yeah. And Jay's beard oil, not sure about the scent profile. John's face is on the bottle. If Jay can let us know which one that might be. Yeah, Ellie, I think beard ornaments, if they're small, that'd be perfect. Yeah, the ones on Amazon don't look very good. I wish I knew what you called those pipe cleaner lights. Let me put in pipe cleaner lights and see if that does anything. And I'm not even typing in Amazon because I think that would definitely be the way to go. Yeah, no, I'm not getting anything. They've got iridescent pipe cleaners. Maybe pipe cleaners with lights attached. Pipe clean, light blue pipe clean. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. One of you just mentioned that your wife made some of those. If you could let us know what you call them. And it's been a while. You got to show off that proud beard on the bottle of oil. The Fable ornaments for the beard. Are you saying Fable's got ornaments, Nicholas E? Evening, Western Ram. Passion fruit endued. Okay, that sounds pretty damn good. Yum. Western Ram. Hi, Gary. Welcome in. Alley Cat's in the house. Forgot about that one. It sounds like it was a good one. Corey, how's it going? Everyone's saying hello to each other. And okay. So you won it. Even better. Yeah, you should share your good fortune of getting nice beard lights. And I forget who it was that said their wife made something like that. I'd love to know what you call those things. I might. Dilligaff. I don't remember what that stands for. I did know, but I've forgotten. And what else have we got? Yeah. Fable ornaments. I didn't know they had ornaments. I would love to know. Maybe I'll have to go back to that place and ask one of the waitresses what you call those things. It was basically pipe cleaners with LEDs on them, and they would twist it into glasses and like those things women wear in their heads. Not Sierra. I can't remember the name of the word. Saying hello to Corey. Yes, Ken did last year. Not sure if this year. I'd love to know what you call those things. I'm not a fan of ornaments, but I'd give it a shot for Christmas if they were small. And E-Rock is saying that he's got some really cool lights that are nice and small. Does it look like I give not a duck? And oh, that's kind of nice. And I'm finally caught up on the ornaments. Now, I know what did I put on my thumbnail? Come into the live and become a Z-list celebrity. I think Kathy Griffin was considered D-list, So I figure some of us, maybe we make it to the Z list. I my only indication of any kind. Shoot, I hate when this happens. Move it aside. The only indication I've ever gotten that I was any kind of celebrity, and it kind of surprised me both times it happened. I watch a ton of movies. I work, from here, and I like to have background noise. I especially like bad movies that don't draw my attention. I can work with it going on in the background. But yeah, I watch a ton of movies. No, you're firmly on the Z list. But I was actually, there's a place near me called Deerfield Park. They've got a nice cross country kind of trail track. And I was zipping around on my one wheel on it, and then kind of just tooling around the park. Ran into another guy with the one wheel up. I thought they wanted to look at the one wheels. And as they was, crossing the street, one of them slapped the other one in the chest, said, "Hey, that's the bearded accountant." I was like, does that mean I made it to the Z list? Not a celebrity, but I do have a famous great aunt and cousin. And the only other time I was in a men's room and some guy washing his hands next to me said, "Hey, are you the bearded accountant?" And I wasn't wearing one of my shirts. Yes, definitely, maybe perhaps Z-list celebrity. If there's a double Z, I'll take that further down on the list. So anyone else want to share what they've got in beard? I moved my microphone. Mr. Mark, howdy. So yeah, my big topic today that I was, for those that just entered, I saw a video by that metal guy 1983, and he was talking about Cervantes Beard Company and how they had, I thought he was saying that they had a glow in the dark beard oil. It turns out they've got glow in the dark labels. Unreleased oil for me. Ooh, cool. You want to share? Probably not. Johnny Ray Company. I've never heard of that. Hooligan by accident. He was aiming for Fizz 182. Corey and Gary here, two of the big guys. So anyway, I thought Cervantes had a glow in the dark beard oil. David, welcome in. Hendrix Black Rebel. I was very disappointed today. Black Rebel's got that 7-year anniversary, and according to something I read, he was putting out some old scents from the past. And I sent him a message yesterday asking if the Chieftain was going to come back as part of this 7-year anniversary. That is one of my favorite all-time scents. If you brought it back, I'd probably have to get 2 bottles of oil into butter. And I got no sorry. It's not coming back. But luckily, Beard Brothers has me covered for now. They've got a nice orange cedar scent that smells very similar to the Black Rebel scent, and it really fills in for me to take care of my craving for orange and cedar. If anyone knows of somebody else that's got an orange and cedar, I'd love to hear it. No, it's I'd say you're not a Z-list celebrity. You're definitely a Y celebrity. So you're the big guy. We got some Z-list celebrities in here, and you're a Y-list celebrity. Typing can be a problem. Gee, Lou. I thought he said glue at first. And so what in the hell was I talking about? So yeah, I thought they had this glow-in-the-dark stuff. Turns out that they've just got glow-in-the-dark labels. Well, that puts you on the Y list. You're a step ahead of me. Faux show. So anyway, I was talking about this hopefully glow-in-the-dark beard oil, but it's not to be. Though I did find glow-in-the-dark beard gel on Amazon, which I got to try out now. I hate the idea of putting hair gel in my beard. But I put hair chalk in it from time to time. Oh, sorry, buddy. Do I have my hair chalk here? Ooh, my nice little girl hair chalk. I think the only times I've used this was I did a red beard once, and for the 4th of July, I did red, white, and blue. Small companies with a large presence. And I've got a little bugger here that loves sticking his nose under my arm to get attention. I wouldn't suggest riding a one wheel. I'm going to break something one of these days. I had heard a story about, or saw a video, this kid put one out. When I say kid, he was like 22 years old, and talked about how he fell on his back going like 5 miles an hour and broke his back. And from what I've heard, Reddit's got I forget what they call those things, but an area for people with one wheel injuries, and there are thousands of members. It's I didn't understand how you could be going 5 miles an hour and fall off and break your back until a couple months ago. I was on concrete. I think I was going about 3 miles an hour, just barely moving. Next thing I knew, I was going down on my back. Luckily, I was trying out my padded pants for the very first time. And I wasn't wearing a helmet, but luckily my knees and my butt took the ground. I had enough sense to lift my head up. You know what? I would do it just for it's like anything else, just for the hell of it. If I was going out someplace where they had that kind of lighting, with those, dark lights, would really, pop. What the hell? Why not? Glow in the dark beards and booze definitely go together. The weather up here is, it feels cold. It feels like the summer's ending. We had what we call a heat wave up here, and which is over 90 degrees for more than 3 days. Not much of a heat wave. And lately it's been low 70s, so it's been kind of depressing, going into August, feeling like summer's leaving us. And my pool is cold. You know what, Corey? When I've heard you talking about different marketing approaches that you've taken, I've never heard anyone verbalize, the different ways you're trying to do it and get out there more than you. So if anyone sounds like they've got a handle on it, you're the man. Unicycle, those things scare me. The top speed on mine, I've heard you can push it to 30 miles an hour. The kid that I met in that park said he pushed his to 31 miles an hour. I usually tool around at about 15 miles an hour. Beards forever. Damn right, Ben. People's reactions are hilarious. I do think when people say they don't want crap in their beards, I can definitely see it. I can see how it would be, sort of goofy looking. The same way I wear a beard ring every once in a while. And I do think I'm going to, goofy town when I do it a bit. They say, according to the manufacturer, top speed is about 21 miles an hour. But according to actual users that get really good at it, it's got something called pushback. When you're stressing out the engine, it'll start to lift up on you to let you know you're pushing it too far and you're in danger of it shutting down. And guys that are really good at it know how to push through that and force it to go faster. And I've heard in the low 30s they can get it going. No raves for me. But I've been in places with the low lighting and, seen people with a glow in the dark thing. Low 70s is nice, but I want the summer to stay. So I like low 80s. Yeah, triple digits here all week. I don't know what they'd call that for us because they call 90s a heat wave. I'll tell you what, when I went to Maine this past week, it was the best weather I've ever had up there. Usually we're on the river, we're freezing, shivering. You go through the lazy river part of it after the rapids and just can't wait to get off that boat. And this week was beautiful. Can't wait till we get the hoodie and shorts weather. Yeah, I wear shorts until the end of October, pretty much. I don't want to let go of it. Sweatshirt and shorts. Suddenly, water actually tastes good. Water always tastes good. I've been trained that if I want my beard to be good, I've got to drink water. Though, I'd like to hear, I've heard from everybody, doctors, beard guys, everyone says that you should be, drinking about a gallon of water. I don't drink anywhere near a gallon of water. I probably get a half a gallon down. I've got a friend. She came over 4th of July and she's carrying a jug that she's got to make it through by the end of the day. And I know supposedly it's healthier for you, but Ellie had a Razor E300 electric scooter, went up to 15 miles per hour. Was only going 5 when it tapped the curve, went flying, bruised my ribs, jammed the joint in my finger, and a bunch of bruises and scrapes. Yeah, I mean, anything. And you're only going 5 miles an hour. Yeah, it's funny at those low speeds how something can happen. Jumping it off into the pool. I guess he's not using it anymore. 40 and 60. I mean, I enjoy the fall, but I want the summer to last. To me, the summer is the season that it goes the quickest and the one I miss the most. Electric skateboard. Now those scare me. Just the idea of hitting a little pebble and it flipping over 30 miles per hour. 20 is fast enough. Yeah, 20 is fast. The fastest I ever went was, I think, about 25. And I was on a beach. So the way I looked at it was the ground was my padding. Anywhere I went, I was going to hit sand. And it would have been hard at 25 miles an hour, but I don't think I would have broken anything. And I just had something I wanted to talk about, which, water. Everyone says that you should be drinking a gallon of water, but to me, for me, I don't think that makes sense for me. I can't help thinking that if you get your body acclimated to a gallon of water a day, what's going to happen to your body when you don't get that gallon of water a day? Everyone I know that drinks a gallon is forcing that stuff down their throat. And, it's a chore to get it down. And if I'm drinking more than I want to, and then I switch back to just drinking what I would consider a normal amount of water, which is when I'm thirsty, I drink. I do suck down a glass. It's a quarter of the way down. Just suck it down for the sake of getting water in me. But if your body isn't telling you that it wants it and needs it, do you really need it? And if you get to that level where, let's say, 6 months, you're forcing yourself to suck down that whole gallon of water, what happens when your body doesn't get what you've now gotten it used to? You try to finish by 3 p.m. Yeah, and I guess what I'm saying is that if you are forcing yourself to get it down and your body isn't telling you it wants it and needs it, I know everyone says it's healthy, but I wonder if you're forcing yourself to stay at that level and then you drop down beyond that level, at least short term, when there be a reaction by your body. You know what, Ellie? Working in that kitchen, I can see how no one would be built for heat, dealing with what you have to deal with. Yeah, when you're thirsty or dehydrated, legit, that's what being thirsty is about. Yeah, what I'm talking about is if you're beyond not thirsty and forcing that stuff down your throat because you've got to finish your gallon of water. Oh, gotcha. No, I thought you meant he went over a jump or something. And getting used to be hydrated is rough on your health and mind. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, like I said, I drink more than I would naturally drink because I know it's good for me, but I don't try and get to that gallon mark because I'd be trying too much. I just drank 4 16.9 bottles of water. Well, you know what? You're working in that oven. Yeah, and according to everybody, it's the way to go. I'm just thinking that I just don't feel like forcing myself to drink that much. I drank at least a gallon for a year and a half. If I drink only a half a gallon, my weight goes down by 5 pounds. New habits are hard. Well, I'm drinking more now. My main beverage is water. My main beverage used to be, juices, orange juice. I do drink soda, but it's like a little treat. Yeah, I mean, if you're not forcing yourself to drink it, I've seen a ton of people though that struggle to get it down. You know what? I don't think I'm dehydrated. I'm drinking all day long. I did get my stepson when I was married. I don't know if that makes him still my stepson, but he was in the army and he was talking about what's up, Alex? Thank you for coming in. He was talking about how if they had a cup of coffee in the morning, they would have them make them drink an extra, container of water because of the dehydrating properties within coffee. And he was telling me that if he was out in the middle of the desert dying of thirst, he wouldn't drink coffee because it would dehydrate him. And I just could not convince him that even though it has properties in it, I can't think of the word it is. It's good to go to the bathroom a lot, flush out your kidneys. Voodoo Men's Craft. In fact, I've got to swing back around to Voodoo's Men's Craft one of these days. And sister-in-law's a nurse, says most people that go to the ER for not feeling good are in fact just dehydrated. Yeah, I think I might have a glass of water before I went to the ER. And saying hello to Russ. So, yeah. And so this kid, if he was dying of thirst in the desert, said he would not drink coffee because it dehydrates. And could not understand that though it hydrates less than regular water, it is still a glass of water and would save him from dying of thirst. Could not convince him of that in any way, shape, or form. Oh, really? I would just think that the first thing, if someone's in distress, you might want to do is give them some water. D'Antoni, how's it going? Oh, for a second, I thought those were the pukey emojis. Yeah, coffee is awesome. You got to drink that water. I'm just not forcing a gallon down. Yeah, I wonder how they test dehydration. And I'm wondering, was it an especially hot day? I mean, for the most part, I'm always drinking something. I wonder if you're in the desert. I would imagine beer would hydrate you as well. Voodoo Men's Craft. So, yeah, so this kid was convinced that water was like poison. If you were dying of thirst, you could not drink it. It would kill you. It would make you dehydrate even quicker. I would think even some boozes are going to help you out. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's dangerous stuff. I don't think I've ever gotten to the point where you guys are getting me to want to drink more water now. Yeah, I noticed as I get older, I can get dizzy a bit quicker out in that hot sun. You know, kneeling down, getting up real quick, you get that little head rush. I don't want to get old, but it's better than the other option. And and just to mention again, in case anyone had a desire to become a Z-list celebrity, the third chat from the top is a link to enter in here. And I wonder, what were you doing when you got heat stroke? Were you on the job? Ooh, 105 to 115. Yeah, we never get anywhere near that here. The last time, I don't think it even got up during our supposed big, you know, heat wave. It never even got above 100. I feel for you guys that are living in 105 to 115. Yep, makes sense. I've got to wonder about these roofers, up there with that. Just talk about heat. Oh, it didn't hit you until after when you got home. Yeah, and I would imagine you did not have to get hospitalized, but just had that crash afterwards. So, but yeah, so we've talked about glow in the dark beards. 101. Yeah, I think last year I'm sure it got over 100. Yeah, and actually when I was up in Maine, I one night I was kind of freezing up there. I think it got to 49, and noise ordinance complaints do happen. I'm trying to see True North's last message to see what that's about. Not sure. Yeah. So, yeah, we talked about glow in the dark beard oil, which doesn't exist, and crap to hang in your beard, which, while goofy, I could see doing it, for Christmas. What I really want is some sort of LED to wear. LED lights to wear. LED festival wear. I think I might have found it. No, this is all weird stuff like hats, ties, glasses, flower crowns. Damn it. I've got to go back to that bar and ask the waitress what the hell they had. I'm seeing all kinds of LED crap here, but none of it is what I'm talking about. I want something I can wear under my beard to light it up. Northern Virginia, Manassas City. Ooh, metal roof. I've heard this right now that the price of a metal roof is a little with the scarcity of materials for doing a regular roof, that the price of metal roof is gotten a little closer to the price of regular shingle roof. because the difference in price was crazy. I get a kick out of when I go up to Maine. About 50% of the houses have those tin roofs. And I kind of think I'd love a tin roof for my house if I ever have to replace it. But I don't have an attic, so I get a feeling that a lot of heat would bleed through. All right. Alex and E-Rock are only an hour apart. Martinsville. Yeah, you guys should definitely hook up. Yeah, I'll check out your Instagram and see if I'm curious though if you know anything about the price differential between a traditional roof and a tin roof. I would love to have a tin roof and just not have to worry about that sucker ever again. What else have we got? So yeah, I like doing stupid things with my beard from time to time. I would love to find some sort of LED crap to wear under the beard. And I'm sure if I went through every page, I'd find something here. Or maybe it's just a matter of going to a party store. Yeah, and often a lot of these company owners have full-time jobs that they're doing on top of it. Yeah, in fact, I wonder if the snow load up in Maine, like the snow load here in Rhode Island, as far as I can see, is much decreased than what it was 30 years ago. Shit, 40 years ago, 50 years ago when I was a kid. And I remember when I was a kid, you knew spring was coming because you could see the grass. And for the last 30 years, even the winters that we have a lot of snow, we might get a couple feet of snow, and then within a week or two, it's gone. We get warm weather, it melts, and then we might get another couple feet, but it's not like it used to be when I was a kid, where you could tell the change of the season by being able to see grass. Now you see grass all year long, never changes. And I've wondered, driving up to Maine, you see all kinds of businesses, a ton of plows, sitting on the ground for people to look at, and tractors and, ski mobiles everywhere. And I'm wondering if that you can actually lay the metal roof right over the asphalt roofing. Yeah, because my roof is not in bad shape, so I wouldn't do it unless I had to. I just wonder. I'll have to look into that because, what the hell? And it would provide some insulation from the heat on the metal getting into the house with no attic. And yeah, you can put, thanks, Glorious, you can put a tin roof over good shingles. I've got good shingles, but I can't see spend the money. If I've got good shingles, I don't see spend the money on a roof. Yeah, that, and from what I've heard, that's the beautiful part of it. It melts it right off, especially where I am with a decent amount of snow and then melting. You've got the problem of the ice dams where it just fills up your gutters and, can rip the gutters off the side of the house, cause a lot of problems. I've done things where there's some chemical, you buy nylons and fill it up and toss it on the roof, and it'll melt the snow and create channels for the water to run out. Yeah. I mean, I don't worry about it too much. My house is pretty solid. General contractor. Yeah, that's one skill I've never picked up. E-Rock too. But True North is close enough to me that I could actually get him to do something for me. Remodeler. Yeah, I've got a guy who does great work, but he's so busy. I can't get him here unless it's an emergency. When I have an emergency, he gets his butt down here. But, beyond that, for the normal work, I've got a couple months that I wait. Yeah, that, and they say the trades, I mean, they force kids to go to college now. Like you're a retard. Well, you're not supposed to use that word anymore. A spaz, you're not supposed to use that word anymore either. There's something wrong with you if you don't go to college. And in these trades, people are making so much damn money. Electricians, plumbers, if you do, especially working for yourself, doing contractor work residentially, and you can do shit for your stuff for yourself. It's a shame the way they try and force all these kids into colleges, but there's such a shortage of guys that know what the hell they're doing. So what do we have next? So if in fact, Glorious, you came in kind of late. What have you got in Beard? And we've got some bad news for you. It sounds like Stroke has closed down. And you probably knew that. I know you're close with those guys. Oh, I already did that. Dirty hands, clean money. I did a closet system as a side job and made $1,700 in 2 days. Yeah, it's one thing I like about my job. If I apply myself and work, I can make a ton of money. I mainly build houses. $1,600 change a water heater. I hope it wasn't an electric water heater. From what I've heard, basically, the labor should be about as much as, electric water heater is easy. I could probably even do it. Vanilla Alchemy in Beard. And I wonder who does Vanilla Alchemy. But Kyle, in case you didn't know, it sounds like Stroke has closed their doors. Trades people make huge money in New England. Hell yeah. Especially a good tradesperson. Like I said, my guy's good, but he's so busy, he can't keep up. The biggest problem he has is finding qualified people to work with him. In fact, that's the biggest problem most people in any business have. It's hard to find good people. Yeah, Rick has cash for his pillows. Yeah, I've got to come up with a list and give him a shot. I mean, you are an hour away. I've got a number of things to take care of. Yeah, I figured you would know that, Kyle, but in case you didn't, I wanted to mention to you, Willie Wizard. I just went camping last week, and for the most part, I wore Willie Wizard all week. Yeah, I've got True North. I've got to check that out, see the work you do. Yeah, my list of things to get done, it's not major, but, I've got a staircase that's falling apart that I should probably take care of pretty quick. Oh, that's right. E-Rock doesn't have... if I get an after-hours call, it's $300 minimum. In fact, I was thinking that's one of the things I was thinking of replacing. My water heater is probably at the 5 or 6 year mark by now. I meant to write down the date I put it in when I got it, because I know they're built to fail as soon as the warranty is over. And I can see some rust along the bottom, which, is an indication that, it's getting there. $63 an hour is nothing to sneeze at. Though, if you're working on your own, bump that up to 150, 200. So in what time do we have? 56 minutes, because I've got to clear out of here in 4 minutes, because we've got the Bearded Respect. They come on at 9. You should check them out. And we've also got, I believe, Willie Wizard tonight. So one of those two locations. Yeah. Yep. Dirty hands, clean money. Oh, what did I flip back in the? In fact, my brother Kevin is he does high-end cabinet work, and I'm always shocked that he doesn't, pick up some jobs on the side. And I definitely got. You know what? Why not join IG? You don't have to do it on anything on it except for check out stuff. 150. Yep, silly money. Willie Wizard canceled tonight. So we've got Bearded Respect coming up at 9 o'clock. And I've got to make my big decision I make every Thursday night. I've got a bunch of buddies that I've got a friend that manages a pub. And yeah, that's what I hear. Which is a good thing. I kind of struggle at times to keep up with my work, and I wouldn't. It's better than the other way, where you're searching for something. I've got more work. It's the summer, and I've still got plenty of work. I'm never not busy. No IG. I like to keep my sanity. You know what? I use IG just to post what I'm doing on YouTube, and I try to, from time to time, go through and like people's stuff, hit the like button. But beyond that, never get involved in anything. And I found that in the insanity that usually occurs, I don't hear about it until it's old news anyway. But we're coming up on the top of the hour, and I don't want to step on the toes of Bearded Respect. So I do appreciate everyone that came in. Yeah, and working for yourself has its benefits, but it's got its downside too. You're working for yourself and you don't have the right insurance in place and you get hurt, you're screwed. But peace out, everybody. Thank you for coming in, and I'll see you next week. And what am I reviewing this Sunday? I think I'm doing Damn Yankee. So catch you guys the next time. Thank you very much.